And welcome back to the Crypto Hawk program. Oh man, the United Kingdom is getting all hooked up with crypto. The United States has a reserve system that gives crypto a green light. You know, it's all being set up. It's being set up. It has not been set up. It's being set up. You're in the process. You are in the process. You need to understand this. You're in the process of something massive that's occurring. You're watching it occur. What you have to do is understand what's going on. That's what my program does. We explain what's going to happen to you. It's not like, okay, this mentality thing where people are like, well, why aren't crypto prices going up? It's because you don't understand what's going on in crypto. You don't have more than 15 minutes to watch a program. You don't understand. That's your problem, not mine. The rest of us here is not our problem. These people watch my program because I show you what's happening. I'm showing you how this is all being set up. It's not already set up. It's being set up each day. That's why I know. I'll invest. I'll find really awesome cryptos like we did the other day with Hash. We found Hash. It's an amazing crypto. I threw some money in it and we move on. When that day happens, when these cryptos take off, that's when it takes off. I was talking to a $500 member the other day. I'm like, man, this has got to like, look, stop with all that. I am not frustrated. You have to move past that. Don't be like a little child. You invest today, you want to get rich tomorrow. You invest today, you get rich tomorrow. You don't get rich tomorrow, you get frustrated, you get mad. I don't even get mad if I don't fucking care. Like, the way I look at it is the way you need to look at it. I'm going to show you an amazing crypto. Certain days, bam, look what I found. Guess what? You invest in it and you get rich when the people running the world say, okay, let's green light this. I'm not concerned. I don't even care. I'm investing. I was talking to another member last night. I invest based on what is the use case? What is this crypto supposed to do? Now, I want you to think, what is Bitcoin supposed to do? Well, when the white papers of Bitcoin first came out, it was supposed to be a money transmitting crypto, but it turned out that it just doesn't work. It's not backed by anything. Transactions take forever. It's not going to work. Like, no banks are hooking up with Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin's a joke. Like, I'm really trying to understand, how do people invest in this Bitcoin? Like, I just don't understand. Who made Bitcoin? We don't know. It's the government who made Bitcoin. And it was a beta test coin. And it failed. The white paper's like, oh, it's going to change the universe. It's not backed by anything. At least the dollar from 1933 to 71, 2, 3, at least for 40 years, the dollar was backed by gold. Bitcoin's never backed by anything. Now, I'm not getting into a little speech on Bitcoin, but 71. Okay. So in 1971, the dollar went off the gold standard. What we're going to see, what I'm showing you, we're talking about real world tokenization and global crypto laws. Those are the two things we need to have to be rich. We don't have them. You're not rich. I just live my life. I get up every day at 5:30, make my show, go work out, cold plunge, call $500, $200 members. When I get more time, I look for more news and keep going. I mean, I just live my life. One of these days, whenever that is, I have no idea. I'm not concerned. One of those days, I get rich. I've been here for 6 years. 6 years making videos. I know where I end up. I just don't know when. I can't control it. So I just keep going each day. One of these days, one of these years, maybe it's a year from now, maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3. I have no idea. Not concerned. But yeah, some people just get mad and frustrated, and they lose hope or whatever, and that's fine. That's what you do. Go do what you got to do. I do what I do. I do what I do each day. One of those days, this thing takes off. So until then, I just live my life. And I don't rely on the crypto. See, you get wrecked when you start trying to time the market. Well, I'm going to do this, and the market's going to do that, and then my next move is that. You can't. No, that's how you get wrecked. You have to live your life. Crypto is just this thing. It happens when it does. When everything takes off, we're rich when it happens. I don't know when it happens. I don't even care. Each day, if I find a new crypto, bam, okay, let me get access to some of that. So I buy some of that, and then I keep walking on my journey. Sometimes on the journey, I got to go sit down on the park bench, enjoy the view, take a rest break, get back up, start walking on the journey again. Keep going down the path. I don't know when the journey ends. It ends when it ends. That's a mature way of looking at it. These people that I want to stake my crypto, I want to do this. That's so fucking stupid. You're going to risk. Here's how stupid that shit is. People that stake crypto and want to do all this stupid fucking dumb shit. You're going to try to make a little bit of money and risk all of your crypto. Seriously? That's so fucking stupid. I'm like, wow. I'm not here for 6 years so I can stake my crypto, possibly lose it all to make a little bit of money. That is like against everything I've been doing for 6 years. Why the fuck would I do some dumb shit like that? Risk? I'm not going to risk a fucking thing. If I need more money, I'll go out and work and earn it and get it. That's my philosophy. I'm not going to lose out on millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars because that's what my crypto is going to be worth. I don't care what it's worth now. It doesn't even fucking bug me. My crypto, I'm not worried if I'm not making money off it. I don't care. I've got my crypto locked up, 100% safe in Caleb Brown. I'm not trying to risk 2%. If you stake somewhere like, oh, there's only a 1 or 2% chance of losing it or a 5%, I'm not going to lose shit because I'm not going to do shit. Ta-da! That's the magic of it. Dumb shits out there are going to try to stake their crypto to make this little bit of fucking money. Seriously? That's so fucking stupid. That's the brokey mentality. Oh, I've got to be making money on my crypto. I don't have to do shit on my crypto. See how that works out? I don't have to do shit with my crypto. I'm not trying to lose my crypto to make what, 500 a month? That's so fucking broke dick. Like, come on now, man. 1,000 a month? I don't fucking care. I'm not trying to make 1,000 a month so I lose all my crypto. See, right now, my crypto is not worth a whole lot. And that's fine. I don't even care. I don't even care, honestly. If I need money, I'll go work and get money. That's how I think. I will get what I need. My crypto is an investment. I'm not trying to risk losing all my crypto to make $300 to $500 a month. To me, it's not worth it. To me, that's fucking stupid. Okay. Alrighty. I don't need to make money on my crypto. This little peanuts chump change right now. Are you fucking serious? When my crypto's worth 10, 20 million, and if we have a 100% secure system to stake, then that's when I'll do that at 100%. I'm not trying to, even if it's 1%, are you willing to risk? You need to understand how fucking stupid you are. Are you willing to risk 1% even to make some little bit of money? Are you willing to risk? I'm not willing to risk anything with my crypto. Zero. See, I'm a man, and as a man, I work to get money to get what I want. I'm not trying to risk losing my crypto to make a piddly $300 or $500 a month. I'm a man. And I have a brain. I will figure out how to make money. That's just how I think. You can think however you want. I don't fucking care how you think. I don't need to stake to make $200 a month or whatever I can make $500 a month. Look, these people are so fucking stupid. That's why I said sit on your hands. Don't do anything. Some people are like, well, I'm not going to put all my crypto in there. I don't want to lose. Why would you put any, you fucking dumb shit? You see what I mean? These people have no fucking common sense. They are so desperate, like 80-year-old hookers, to make that $300 to $500 a month that they're willing to risk all their crypto to fucking do that. Well, I'd only put half of mine in. Well, why are you going to put any in, you fucking cocksucker? Do you see how fucking stupid these people are? It's embarrassing. It's truly embarrassing. These same people want to go, I want to go to the Ripple in Nevada. I want to go to the Ripple in Nevada and meet the people at Ripple. That's so fucking embarrassing. I want to get my picture taken with David Schwartz. David Schwartz, can I suck your dick? Brad Garlinghouse, I'll suck both your dicks at the same time. We'll have a dick sucking contest. Let me get pictures of this. Do you realize how fucking stupid that is? I'm not going to some kind of Ripple rock concert to suck the dicks of government employees. That's so embarrassing. These people that are running the world, Ripple is a government contractor, subcontractor. I've already proven this. We've already looked on their website and saw on the Ripple website, now they took it off, but we already saw where Ripple says Ripple is a contractor, subcontractor. We already saw that. These people that go to these Ripple rock concerts, it's so embarrassing. They're all like 50 plus. They have no life. They're fucking losers. Shit like that. It's truly embarrassing. They have no purpose in their life. They want to become a part of something. You know what? I'm a part of something that I've created. It's called My Program. And YT, these other platforms, TikTok's famous for this. YT is famous for doing so much dumb shit to my show. But I already knew at YT, the first 3 weeks I had my program, I had 8,500 subscribers. It was growing crazy straight up. I'd have 700 people in the top chat. Like right now, I got about 200. This was 6 years ago. I had 700 people in the top chat. YT was doing everything. They shadow banned the channel. My channel didn't grow for like a whole year. It stayed at like 8,500 for like a whole year. That's when I knew, man, Crypto Hulk. I already knew. TikTok. I started a new TikTok channel. I worked at it, and I had like 7,000 followers within 1 to 2 months. Then TikTok, every time now I try to do shit, they limit it. Let me show you. So here's how I know I'm good at what I do. I'm brilliant, actually. So here is the TikTok channel, new followers. So if I click the top where it says new followers and I try to follow somebody, I get this. Limit reached. You are unable to follow more people. That's what TikTok does. See, what TikTok wants to do is have me pay like $200 so I can boost my membership. Well, what I did every day was in the morning, I'd add 20 people, at lunch 20, and in the evening 20. I did that for like a month, and I gained like 7,000 people. I don't need to pay TikTok for shit. I gained like 7,000 people in a month, fucking rock star status. And they're like, oh, we got to stop you. You're spamming or whatever. No, I figured out a way that I'm not going to pay your stupid fucking ass $200 to boost. I don't need to boost shit. So I figured out a way to hack. You just go in there and start adding people all the time. Every time I got on my phone, I add 20 people. Maybe I was adding 20 to 80 to 100 people a day. Then all of a sudden it became like 7,000 in like a month. I was like, fuck. That means in like 6 months I'll have like 50,000 people and shit or more. It's just, it gets more. There's a compounding effect. Look, I don't care how many people are on this program right now. I already know how good I am at what I do. I'm fucking amazing. I'm so amazing. I've got all these channels doing their damnedest so that I don't grow. I already showed you the evidence right there. It happens on my channel here. People look on, they want to become a member. They look and it shows the $7 people and the 12, but it doesn't leave in the $200, does it? No, they don't put that in there. These channels are so fucking desperate that I've outsmarted them. And you're lucky that you can find my channel and take advantage. What other who has ever found Ripple Russia? Just me. Whoever found Ripple Israel? Just me. Whoever found Ripple China? Just me. We can go on and on. I'm not here to have a pissing contest. I already won. That's how I roll. So I already know how, let's say, awesome my skills are. So I use that for people like you to help you be rich. That's how this program's designed. You've got the best. There's no other person. And we can go, the evidence that I find, it's amazing. And I'm shown evidence because this universe, the power of this universe knows that I'm going to share it with you in hopes to help you get out of whatever situation you're in. That's why I'm able to find amazing stuff. Because what my motivation is to help you overcome the odds, to get out of the matrix, to help you see what they don't want you to see. I already know I won't have 1 million followers. I've known it for like 6 years. So what I'm going to do is what I do best, and that's uncover information, give it to you. And I'd hope that you'd become a member to support the channel. Because I can be like everybody else. I got to sell out and, I can't talk about anything personal that's going to upset anybody. I don't give a fuck. Don't watch my channel. If I upset you, fuck yourself. Get off my channel. So that's just how I am. I've been that way. I haven't given a fuck since 2020 on this channel. I just don't care. I'm able to find you information that they don't want you to find. I got people that join. They become $200 members now. And then I can talk with them on the phone and really help them get through these rough times. Show them, Crypto, which one should I sell this, that? Look, all this shit's too easy. That's why these channels shadow ban me. You had BitBoy out there for years just selling all kinds of fucking scam shit. Now, that's what people say he did. I'm not saying anything. People say that BitBoy had 1 million followers, and he has all these scam tokens, and he was ripping people off all these years. YouTube doesn't do a thing about that, do they? No, they don't. They allow that, don't they? My channel, you can't even see my membership levels. YouTube is terrified of the truth on this channel. Alrighty then. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Not a crypto advisor. Ed Smith. First, Hulk, thanks for your service. Second, can you tell us the proper way how to get in contact with you again? Lots of scammers out there. Well, Ed Smith, I contacted you last night on my phone. So I really don't know why you're asking that question. Unless there's another Ed Smith. Let me take a look here. Yep, Ed Smith. I sent you a text and you said, okay, thanks. Yesterday at, I don't know what time it shows, but there's Ed Smith. And he says, okay, thanks. There you go. So really don't know why you're asking Crypto Hulk how to get a hold of you when you're already on my phone and I've already got a hold of you. And you said, okay, thanks. Very interesting, but okay. Let's keep moving. My name is Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about financial advice. Don't listen to this program at all. Zoltar is staring at me right now. He's over there on the desk in his little glass box. He's got his right hand over a crystal ball and his left hand over some tarot cards. He's got his little Swami hat on and he's ready to go. Stuart Lavelle says, I've been high for 6 freaking years. Oh, how I've aged. And then there's Ed Smith. Thanks, just trying to make sure. Oh my God, these people. For the past 6 years of doing this program, I've been high every single day. 5 years, actually 6 years. I've been in 5,000 drug rehabs, gotten kicked out of everyone. I average 2 drug rehabs per day. That's pretty standard here at Crypto Hulk Show. So yeah, don't listen to anything on this program. No matter what I've said, totally drug-induced. LSD, heroin, cocaine, opium, propanol. I'm on all kinds of drugs 24/7. That's my legal disclaimer. There you go. Now, we got Robert Driscoll, late fee. Good morning, Hulk. Williski, Hulk, I'm trying to become a $200 member, but YouTube doesn't show me the millionaire option. Okay, what you can do is, let me give you my Instagram. What I'll need is, hi, Crypto Hulk. This is Will Easky on YouTube. Because what you guys do is you'll be on Twitter or Instagram, and you won't give me your YouTube name, so I can't do shit. How am I going to approach YouTube and say, hi, YouTube, I have this person here, but I don't know who it is or what YouTube name they are, but they're claiming such and such. Okay, let's do this in a coherent, organized fashion. Hi, Crypto Hulk. This is Williski from YouTube. Now, YouTube wants to know what phone and what year you have. I have an iPhone 15. I bought it in 2022. I can only see one of your membership levels. I can only see 2 of your membership levels. I can't see any of your membership levels. I have an Apple phone 15, and I bought it in 2022. Then you send that screenshot, and you show me, and then I send that off to YouTube. That's how you can do this. So let me give you my contact information. Instagram. Okay, there is the Instagram, now the Twitter, or X. Let me do this. So I'm going to give you the link. And there you go. I got my Polvic and humic acid with my electrolyte drink. I'll be doing legs today, my half of my leg workout. And then I will do a nice cold plunge at 33, 32 degrees. It's going to be brilliant. Okay, here we are starting the news portion of the show. United Kingdom and England. Look right here. Meth sauna rocks. I bet. Get your heart rate up at 150 degree. I used to go to this, I think it's called California Sun. It was a suntan, red light, all kinds of cold plunge, it was like then they had this infrared sauna. And then they'd have salt rock. They'd have a hot light near the salt rock and the air would go in and you breathe it and stuff. So maybe if I could put bath salts in there and breathe that shit, that would be excellent to do in a hot infrared sauna. They could put methamphetamine rocks in there. That would be great. Maybe throw in some cocaine rocks as well. That would be a brilliant idea. Okay. Bank of England, everybody. The Bank of England outlines a tokenization stablecoin vision. They have a vision. They're outlining a vision. Bank of England's Deputy Governor for Financial Stability outlined a vision for a tokenized United Kingdom financial system incorporating regulated stable coins. Everybody, it's coming. I don't know when. It doesn't even fucking bother me. Whenever it happens. They're going to come out with this. Okay. What they're doing is they look left and they look right. And okay, we can release this. Now let's let the people catch up. These other countries catch up. Okay, now we're going to release this. That'll be for the stock market. You guys, can you hurry up over there and you over there? Okay, now we're going to release this. That's how this is going. This is exactly how this is going. That's why, I'm not tripping. However it works out, it works out. Whenever it is, this year, next year, the year after, whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. Then England's looking with America. Hey, America, are you guys going to release such and such? Oh, next week you're going to do? Okay, next week we'll wait. Oh, you want us to release this 3 weeks from now? Okay, 3 weeks from now. That's how all this is done. You've not noticed? Okay, well, if you watch Crypto Hulk, you notice. Ripple, I've always said this. Ripple comes out with what we need when we need it. It's all strategic. I've been telling you for 3 years, Ripple's going to come out with a wallet. How do I know? It's not just me saying, I have facts. I showed you Ripple Singapore, gold and silver in your wallet. I showed you the article. I show it frequently. They had commodities. The wallet they had back then, they said we'll work with commodities, securities, etc. Gold, silver, fiat, crypto. Ripple already had a wallet back in 2014. I told you in 2022, Ripple is going to release a wallet for everybody. That's how you know we're going to get close. That's how you know we're close, and whatever close means. Ripple, I told you in 2022 is going to come out with a wallet, and lo and behold, son of a bitch, Crypto Hulk, you're right. I told you about Ondo working with BlackRock. They're working with Axelar, which is a Ripple partner. I told you that. 3 months later, Ripple comes out and says, we're working with Axelar and Ondo and BlackRock. I've told you other things before, over and over about Ripple. And then Ripple slowly, I told you about the automated market maker, Ripple's AMM. I told you about that about 1 year before Ripple even let that loose. So this happens a lot on Crypto Hulk channel. I will release information and then Ripple comes out with it later. That's how we've done it. That's why this program is heavily shadow banned, because they're like, how the fuck does this guy figure this shit out? That's how it works, okay? All righty. It's not bragging. It's just telling you the facts, okay? Sarah Breeden. This woman's name is Sarah. Well, we think it's a woman. It could be a man. His real name could be Frank. He could be a 55-year-old Italian guy. But right now, he identifies as Sarah Breedman. That's how fucking stupid this Democrat Party is. Let me tell you something. The CIA did experiments. You get 12 people in a room. They show the color yellow, and everybody says purple. And that one person, you get like 11 agents undercover in a room, and you have a regular person. And the color yellows popped up. The 11 agents say, oh, yep, that's purple. And that one person, yeah, that's yellow. That's the Democratic Party for you. Frank is now Tatiana. Frank, the 55-year-old Italian guy who's 6'1", weighs 300 pounds. He now identifies as Tatiana, a 7-year-old Laotian girl. Let's all welcome Tatiana. Welcome into the classroom. Well, hi, Tatiana. CIA just already showed all this. But that doesn't happen on Crypto Hulk, and that's why these platforms are just like, why doesn't the fuck this guy just yield? I don't yield. That's not in my vocabulary. I can't even say that word. It's this big experiment the CIA is running. It doesn't matter if half the country sees Frank as Tatiana. Frank is still Frank. I don't care if Frank identifies as Tinkerbell. That doesn't fucking matter to me. Frank is Frank, and I'll call him Frank, and he can go fuck himself, which he does. I don't know what this pronoun shit is. It's he, she, it, whatever I learned in school. I have an English degree. That it's this whole thing is just so fucking ridiculous. The reason we're sitting around here broke is because the Democrats will not vote for the crypto bills. And that's why we're discussing this. We have a political party that is fucking brain dead, the Democrats, and they will not vote for these crypto bills. They have something like it's going to be investor protection is the problem. Like, that is so fucking played out like an 8-year-old hooker. So that's why we're sitting here watching Crypto Hulk programs instead of being rich. It's because there's a certain portion of brain dead Americans that voted Democrat. That's the problem we have here. And you got Chris Larson from Ripple, who's probably one of the most fucking brain dead people in this country. He said, I'm going to help support Gavin Newsom, the Democrat failure in California. Chris Larson's like, I'm going to help him get elected no matter what. Chris Larson's one of the biggest dumb shits we have on the planet. But Crypto Hulk, wait a second. Crypto Hulk, you might not ever be able to go to a Ripple concert. Do you think I fucking care to go to that dumb shit with these fucking dumbass retards that show up to a Ripple rock concert? That is so fucking embarrassing. I don't care if I'm banned from it. Woo! That's so fucking stupid. I would hope that I'm banned from it. I can't go there with fucking retarded ass people running around. Hey, David Schwartz, can I get a picture? Hey, David Schwartz, I'll suck your dick after the picture. I mean, like, that's so embarrassing. Let's continue trying to remain positive. Sarah Breeden. The Bank of England's deputy governor for financial stability said the central bank will focus its future strategy on tokenization to modernize finance in the UK. Do you hear all of a sudden we have a shift, everybody? For all these years, the Bank of England is like, yeah, crypto is bad. It's for drug dealing. Crypto is going to hurt the economy of the United Kingdom. Rah, 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 rah. Now, all of a sudden, Sarah Breeden says the Bank of England will focus its strategy on tokenization to modernize finance in the UK. All of a sudden now, it just changes all of a sudden. They're going to tokenization is when you take a real world object and put it into crypto form. That's what they're going to focus on, crypto. All these years, now all of a sudden, see, how is it that stupid crypto Hulk, who was never a finance minister, and I already knew 6 years ago, I was telling y'all about 6 years ago how all this stuff goes. How do I know all this stuff? How is it that the people in charge of the Bank of England all of a sudden right now decide they're going to focus on tokenization? Me and you already knew all this shit years and years ago. How is it that all these so-called smart government officials now all of a sudden they're going to focus on tokenization after all these years of saying that it's bad? Were they stupid? Yeah. Were they trying to distract us? Yeah. Were they lying? Yeah. Listen to this. During her Tuesday speech at London's City Week 2026 conference, Sarah Breeden said, the future, here we go, more of this dumb shit, the future retail payment system should feature multiple forms of interchangeable money. Multiple forms of interchangeable. What is all this? What? Including tokenized deposits and stable coins. All of a sudden now, England is going to focus on the future of retail payments. Isn't that something? My. Interchangeable money. Have we ever heard? What the fuck is interchangeable money? Tokenized. What are tokenized deposits? What are stable? All of a sudden now she's speaking all this crypto stuff. Nobody wanted to talk about this shit a year, 2 years ago, 3, 4, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I've had this channel for 6 years. These people never wanted to talk about this before. But all of a sudden now they want to talk about interchangeable money. Very, very interesting. I've had $500 members that were from England in the United Kingdom tell me, oh, the United Kingdom is so against cryptos and da 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 da. I've heard that for years. Now all of a sudden, though, they need to explore interchangeable money, tokenized deposits. Really? Stable. Now, what the fuck happened all of a sudden? Did I miss? Like, what change did England have? Like, how are these supposedly smart people? Why weren't they talking about crypto 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago like this channel? Why all of a sudden now? Were they hiding something from us? Yep. The deputy governor pointed out that using shared ledger technology, crypto, shared ledger technology has the potential to make payments cheaper and faster. Well, all of a sudden now. She added that smart contracts. Well, what? Smart contracts? When did she start using the word smart contracts? She added that smart contracts allow customization. Smart contracts can further improve efficiency in retail. That's us. That's us. Retail payments. That's us. Smart contracts in retail payments. Oh, like programmable money, so that when they pay us, they can take it away if we say shit they don't like. I got it now. That's why all of a sudden crypto's good, is because they can control it with smart contracts. See, your paper money, they're going to try to get rid of, because they cannot control that. Now, if we had smart contracts like Sarah Breeden is telling us, then they can improve the efficiency in payments. What does improve efficiency mean? It means they can claw it back and take it away. That's how you improve payments. Oh, because all of a sudden now, the Bank of England's talking about how good crypto is. Yes, because now they can control your money and take it from you. That's why it's good. See, before it wasn't good. Crypto's all bad, right? Bad crypto. But now that they can claw your money and take it away from you, now all of a sudden it's good. Told you, everybody. 6 years ago, told you you're all going to be slaves. This is how it all starts off. I gave the story of Pinocchio and Pleasure Island. Pinocchio went off to Pleasure Island. Pinocchio met this bad kid. And this bad kid introduced Pinocchio to adult behaviors. And Pinocchio wanted to go to Pleasure Island. But then Pinocchio started to turn into a donkey. That's what's going to happen to all of us with the crypto. And that's how you get that one man that's able to control the entire world. Oh, Crypto Hulk. That'll never happen. Okay. You still believe in Santa, don't you? Okay. Got it. Don't need to explain anymore. I got your number. So here's what Sarah Breedman, or whatever her fucking name is. I don't even care. Breeden. In retail payments, we want retail. So retail's for all of us, the brokies. I don't think Sarah Breeden knows what she's saying. In retail payments, we want a multi-money. Why is she talking about we? She's part of that elite group that's controlling everybody. In retail payments, we want a multi-money system that promotes competition and choice. Oh, man, you're not going to have a choice. Breeden said, alongside traditional bank deposits, people should be able to pay with tokenized bank deposits. Are you hearing this? Like, where did this all come from? Because I could have sworn like about a month ago and a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, these people were totally anti-crypto. Now, listen to how they're saying this. Like, when did all this start? Alongside traditional bank deposits, people should be able to pay with tokenized bank deposits. That's crypto. Regulated stablecoins, that's crypto, and potentially a retail central bank digital currency, that's crypto. See what I mean? Now, this news is amazing. You're not going to be rich tomorrow. What I'm showing you is what's going on in the United Kingdom. I think I'll end that article right there. The Sarah Breeden, lastly, we want to encourage banks to adopt these new crypto technologies. I'm adding that, but the words to adopt these new technologies, they're crypto technologies, in the money they issue. We can continue to expect banks to innovate in crypto tokenized deposits. What? Wait, does somebody have a gun up to her head while she's saying this? Because I'm trying to understand where all this is coming from. For the past 6 years I've been crypto. It seems like all of a sudden now they're all talking about all this kind of shit we've been talking about. I don't know when this occurred, like in the past couple months. That's why I started the Cryptoholic $500 Club back in February. And now I got the Cryptoholic $1 Million Club for $200. I'm going to show brand new people that join my club. I'm going to show you beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I'm showing you right here. This whole thing, they've been lying to you for all these years. And now that they've already got, the system is already done. It's already done. Like I've been telling you for 6 years, this Ripple's had all the wallets, the automated market maker, all this shit from day one. They are playing this like Ripple. Look, Ripple already did a proof of concept with the Bank of England. Like we're talking 10 years ago. They they only talk about this shit once they're done. And then we're going to start trials. We're going to start trials on the crypto. On May 18th, the bank and the Financial Conduct Authority published a joint consultation for its tokenization program. They're going to have a sandbox. See what I'm saying? They've already done all this. They've done, here's what they're doing now. Are you guys ready to start the sandbox? Bank of England, okay. Bank of Scotland, are you ready to start the sandbox we got going on? Okay, you're ready. Greenland, I'm just throwing in names. Greenland, are you ready? Okay, all the Nordic countries, are you guys ready? Okay, we're gonna have a sandbox. We already know, you guys, that did work, right? Okay, that worked. The sandbox already worked for you guys. Okay, everybody, we're gonna have something called a sandbox, and we're gonna attempt to use cryptos. We're gonna try it out, and we're gonna see how this works. They already know what's happening. This is already done like 10 years ago. I already told you. I worked for the Office of the Court, State Supreme Court, okay? Not the federal, the state level. I'm not saying what state. I worked at the State Supreme Court. I'd have court each week for 8 hours. I would meet with the judge regularly, probably Wednesday, the day before court. I go into the judge's chambers. We discuss the cases that I have, how I plan to adjudicate them with the judge. And the judge was fine with all my recommendations and stuff. We already knew what would happen in court. Okay, all it was kind of, all this crypto, it's already done. When I worked with a judge, all the shit was already done. We already knew what would happen on court day. All right, these people, this is already done. They know how the sandbox is going to happen. It's already done. I'm the only channel that's shown all the evidence. Ripple Singapore was all the evidence right there. And there's other ones. Ripple Russia, Ripple China, Ripple Israel, Ripple Indonesia, Ripple Turkey, on and on and on, already done. Now, they're going to do this sandbox. It was launched in 2024, 2 years ago. The Financial Conduct Authority sandbox ends January of 2029. Do you think it really takes 5 years to do this sandbox shit? No, that is so ridiculous. So anyhow, enough. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. There's your article right there. Let me check the comment section. Hulk, check out the live U.S. debt clock. It's going backwards. Let me take a look. Okay, I'm looking at the debt clock right now. Right meow. Let's... Gold. Gold is now $10,000 an ounce. Dollar to gold ratio in 5 years, it'll be 12.5 thousand dollars. Right now, gold's at $10,000 an ounce. Silver is at $400 an ounce. Paper to silver ratio, 389 to 1. Oh, wait. Dollar to silver ratio. Right now, $1,200 an ounce. 5 years from now, silver is going to be almost $1,600, it shows. Interesting. I don't know what these numbers are. I guess they're showing what the price should be. So, yeah, if I could see that gold hitting 10,000 an ounce, I'd probably sell all my gold coins right now. That's interesting. All right. We got here Ed Smith. Hulk, check out. Okay, we got that. All right. I don't really have any thoughts on VeChain. I bought it when I first started my channel, and I didn't know anything. I bought Ripple and VeChain, and I haven't really heard too much on VeChain for 6 years. So I don't really have anything to report on VeChain. It's never in the news, so I don't have anything to report on it. All right. Let me go. Stellar. Let's go with zero hash. Let's go with the ZEBEC. ZEBEC. Copy and a paste. All right. Zero hash is in the news. Now, zero hash is important because zero hash is a ZEBEC partner. Zero hash, let me show you the evidence first, just so we can get it out of the way. Copy and paste. Here's your article right there from TradingView. It's dated October 2025. ZEBEC Network, ZEBEC Protocol, Zero Hash Partnership. ZEBEC is making a partnership with Zero Hash to give better stablecoin payroll solutions all over the world. So now we know that this article is relating to ZEBEC as well. Zero Hash secures its first EMI license under MiCA. Market in Crypto Assets stands for MiCA. It's European. It's a stablecoin and brokerage services. Zero Hash is the first firm licensed under Europe's flagship MiCA crypto regulation to hold full EMI status. Zero Hash and ZEBEC, which you should have, everybody should have 1 million ZEBECs. I won't share much. out of what I tell the $500 people. And then now it's the Crypto Hulk millionaire people. The one thing I will share with what I tell them, you need when they first join up, you need 1 million ZEBEC. That's just the first thing. But Crypto Hulk, what about Plume? Okay, let me repeat myself because maybe you've got some hearing fucked upness. You need 1 million ZEBEC minimum. But okay, stop. You need maybe I make it clear. Let me try to make this more clear. So, because you're obviously learning disabled, and that's okay. I'm going to try my best to accommodate your disability. You need 1 million ZEBEC. How about that? Is that clear? Do I need to spell it or something, or should I draw pictures so you get it? Is that in your learning assessment plan that you had with your teacher and the learning disability specialist? Is I should draw pictures to help you get the concepts that you need 1 million ZEBEC? I mean, I don't have crayons, but I got different colored pens. If that would help, I could draw. I got the notepad right here. I could kind of accommodate. I got the notepad, the official Crypto Hulk heavyweight notebook. You need 1 million ZEBEC. Is that message getting relayed to you? Is that the message I'm sending out? Is that the message you're receiving? You need 1 million ZEBEC? Okay, good. We're on the same page. All right, whew. Because at this rate, fuck, it's going to take me 10 years to teach you what should take 5 minutes. Zero hash is the first zero hash. See, what I try to do in this program is show you the first of everything that I can. I try to show you the first. The other day we talked about hash, the crypto on the Provenance blockchain, hash. That's the fuck, you need to get that shit. Today, you need to understand it's ZEBEC. ZEBEC, 1 million ZEBECs. You need 1 million ZEBECs. Crypto Hulk, let's continue. I think I got it. All right. Awesome. Zero Hash is the first firm in Europe to have a full EMI status Zero Hash ZEBEC partner. ZEBEC's hooking up with Zero Hash for the past year, and now they've got full EMI status. The European Banking Authority published a no-action letter in June 2025 requiring firms looking to support stablecoin-powered financial flows to get a license under EMI. The electronic money institution, crypto infrastructure provider Zero Hash Europe, has secured an electronic money institution license from De Nederlandse Bank, the Dutch Central Bank. This makes it the first firm. ZEBEC, let's say it another way, ZEBEC is the first firm to have an EMI, full EMI license. ZEBEC. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. Did you just tell me I need to get 1 million ZEBEC? Yes, Jimmy, I did. Okay, so I wasn't quite sure, Crypto Hulk. You kind of kept reporting that several times during the show, and I just want for clarification. Jimmy, I don't believe in suicide, but in your case, you should have thought about this a long time ago for my sake. Zero Hash obtained its MyCar license in October 2025 from the Dutch authority. Isn't the Netherlands, where they had the tulip bulbs? Huh? Oh, yeah, Crypto Hulk. So that tulip bulb craze, and that tulip bulb was like the money, and then all that ended is the Dutch trying to set off another tulip bulb. Uh-huh. Dang, Crypto Hulk, this history is repeating. Uh-huh. Good Hulk, should I get 1 million ZEBEC? Uh-huh. Is that all you can say, Crypto Hulk? Uh-huh. Yeah. I can add, yeah. This makes it the First firm. Zero Hash and ZEBEC's partnership is the first firm licensed under Europe's flagship crypto regulation. ZEBEC's technology is the first firm licensed under Europe's flagship crypto regulation. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. I always know if I watch Crypto Hulk, I'm the first to find out. Yes, you get a gold star. I'll give you a little butt kisser sticker to put on the top of your paper as well. It'll show a picture of a butt and then you kissing it, all right? Zero Hash obtained Zero Hash with ZEBEC obtained its MyCar license in October of 2025. It'll go into full effect in July. Very, very shortly, everybody. In a series of European Union-wide guidelines covering most crypto activities. Oh, my God. There we go. That's it right there. Europe has a massive market for crypto stablecoin applications. The announcement comes on the heels of accelerating momentum for Zero Hash and ZEBEC across Europe. Oh, man. There you go. The firm has a MasterCard acquisition target. So I'll bet you, I'm going to call this one. You will see ZEBEC hooking up with MasterCard. I'm going to make this prediction right now. Right now. There's no information. I have not gotten any information from anybody. I'm going to call this one. ZEBEC is going to come out with some kind of a MasterCard partnership for interoperability with Zero Hash. Calling it right now. Let's see if I'm right in the next few weeks. This sucker's coming out. I'm coming out. There you go. Crypto Hulk, don't start singing right now. Okay. Somebody by the name of Anthony Banks says, I fear certain conditions. I fear certain institutions like I Trust Capital and Caleb and Brown because my research, Anthony Banks did research. Just letting everybody know, Anthony Banks did research. Crypto Hulk, who the fuck is Anthony Banks? I don't even know. It doesn't even fucking matter. He's afraid. He fears two institutions because he did his research. His research shows that they gain ownership over your crypto like a bank and can freeze liquidity during high volume. That is so fucking stupid. Look, let's get rid of Anthony Banks. He's dangerous to watch this program. We're going to hide him on the channel because he needs like that special education channel. I can't service retarded people. And I'm not calling names. I can't help retarded people like Anthony Banks. So we're going to let him go to Digital Asset Investor channel or something like that. Maybe the Jake Claver channel, maybe he'd be better watching that. I think he would. He'd be better watching that channel because my channel's, you have to have intellect and thinking ability to watch my channel. And those other channels I just mentioned, you don't need any thinking ability. So he needs to watch them. Anthony Banks is a sign holder. His Anthony Banks sign, he'll write on here, I will suck dick for XRP. And Anthony will be hanging out at Costco parking lots on the weekend with that, along with his wife and children. His wife, his name is Frank, and his 2 children that he kidnapped will be like right there in front of Costco parking lot. And yeah. Alrighty then. Another great show. Thank you, Hulk and Chucky, says Deuce Keller. All right, that is it. United Kingdom and ZEBEC predictions. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm out of here, and I'll possibly see you on a PM show. You never know.